What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy, CamATL. Shout out to the DFS squad. Shout out to everybody watching this video right now. Drop a like down below because I already know you're going to love it. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Make sure you comment anything down in the comment section and enter your name to the $50 giveaway that I do every single week on this channel. Thank you guys for joining me as always. Let's go ahead and get straight into this. I'm not going to keep up too much of your time. I will do a code word giveaway in this video, so at some point in this video I will be giving you guys a code name, which is probably going to be one of the players on the slate, and I'll randomly say, hey, code name is, give it to you. You need to DM me that at cam_ATL. DM me on Twitter, not open Twitter, not like at CamATL, but you need to actually DM me in my inbox on Twitter at cam_ATL, the name that I give you, and enter your name into the chance to get free access to greenlightdfs.com today. All right? Last night was fantastic for MLB. Ended up pulling it out even with the New York game not working out. But with the NBA slate, let's go ahead and get straight into it, man. Let's NBA's been a little up and down. Let's go ahead and get it on a consistent track and get it and smash this 3-game slate today. All right. Now, let's start off with talking about that it's our boy James Harden's birthday today. Happy birthday, James Harden. Congratulations. Now, he's 11'8", so he's expensive. I wouldn't be surprised to see him ball out on his birthday, to be honest. So if you like that narrative and you're like, you know what? Oh, it's Harden's birthday. I got to play him. He's going to go for 80. Then play him. You know what I mean? Now, the way that I want to go about this here today is there's a lot of guys that I'm really liking around the like 9K below range. Like I'm loving Vooch. All right, now this is a do or die for Orlando. Do I think they're going to win this game? Probably not. But Vooch has been the bright spot on this team, scoring over 50 points in 3 of the last 4 games. Actually, in 2 of those games, he got over 62 points, Draftkings points. So he's obviously balling out. Pay attention if Aaron Gordon ends up out again. I'm expecting Aaron Gordon to miss again. Vooch is solid. At 9.2, we need a slightly over 45 for 5x. I think we're going to get 50 plus out of him in this one. I love Vooch as a solid option on this slate. Now, Damian Lillard has already been ruled out, so you already know it's CJ McCollum. All right, CJ McCollum's going to go absolutely bonkers. I'm going to update that projection. But CJ McCollum always, the matchup against the Lakers is fine. Guards against Lakers is fine. And Lillard's out. Earlier this year, we saw when Lillard is out, which we already knew this, but when Lillard's out, McCollum is a very, very solid point guard. Like, he is a very solid player in general. He's going to put up those 50 bombs on a consistent basis. And he's only 8-1. And like I said, we can get that 50 bomb. I'm expecting 45 or more out of CJ McCollum in this one. Fire up CJ McCollum with no Dame Lillard. All right. Now, another guy who's going to benefit with no Dame is going to be Anthony Simons. Anthony Simons at 4K. Optimizer really loves him, almost putting him projected at 30. I love Simons here in this one. He's only 4,000. Super cheap play with Dame Lillard being out. Absolutely love Simons. Another guy that's going to benefit a bit is Mario Hazonja is another guy who will get a little bit of a bump at 3.5. I do prefer Simons. I do prefer McCullum. I do prefer Nurkic, paying up for those guys rather than paying 3.5 for Hazonja. But I just want to tell you for GPP, Hazonja is solid. Hazonja scored more than Simons in their last game. So if Hazonja ends up being the one that goes off with Lillard out as the one who is a value that goes off, then you'll want a piece of that. All right. Now, as always, Eric Gordon once again. The dude's just Mr. Consistent. He drops 30s. He's gonna get 5x. He's going to get 5x, and that's just a great feeling knowing that. You know what I mean? It's just a very consistent thing, and when it comes to these playoffs, really all you need is guys to just kind of hit their a lot of times you need your regular guys to hit their solid floor range, their 5x, and then you need your stud to actually hit decent value, and you should be able to cash. That's just how it's been. So Eric Gordon getting that with that floor of about 5x here. I really like Eric Gordon in this one. I think he's going to be a very, very solid option, and he's another guy that I want to lock in today. All right. Now, last but not least, we've already talked about Nurkic. We've already talked about Vooch. We've talked about McCullum. We've talked about Eric Gordon and Anthony Simons, who are going to be big bumps. Now, next guy I want to talk about is the guy who's finally getting his act together, and that's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Alexander's projected at almost 40 on the optimizer. I completely agree with this. All right. The dude has been balling last 3 games 44, 51, 44. He has been absolutely balling. Okay. And once again, it's a great spot. He's facing the same team. He's been balling 7-4. We need, what, about 40? We will get it. I'm expecting about 45 out of him in this one. OKC, this is a tight matchup. OKC needs to win this game. I'm expecting good things out of Alexander. I'm expecting a big game out of Chris Paul in a situation like this. You know, guys, the main guys in this lineup, expect them to have good games today because they know that it's do or die today against Houston. So I think Alexander's going to have a fantastic game. And that's it for the core over on DraftKings. All right, so I'll go through it one more time. All right, so we got starting out with Vooch, Nikola Vucevic. I'll just call him whatever. All right, CJ McCullum is our next guy with no Dame Lillard. Eric Gordon, just a staple of consistency. Absolutely love my boy Eric Gordon. Gotta do Anthony Simons' value at 4K with no Lillard. Optimizer loves him for 30. And then ending it off with Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Absolutely love my boy right here at 7-4. All right, now let's check FanDuel. See what we got for pricing over here. All right, Vooch is really cheap over here. Love Vooch over here on FanDuel at 8-6. I'm going to lock him. Absolutely love him over here. CJ McCullum is also locked. Oh, my goodness. Locked at 7-2. So this is where a tough decision comes down because now you see, oh, also, Gilgeous-Alexander's cheaper over here than DraftKings. 7-3. Love him. All right, so now that we have McCullum and Alexander locked in, I just noticed that Nurkic is 7-5 with no Dame Lillard. Oh, man, I'm going to have to switch it. It's very close, though. But because you're getting a guy at 1,100 less, and I love Nurkic as well, especially with Lillard out, somebody's got to score. Somebody has to score, and Portland has to win here. They got to go home. You know what I mean? I'm honestly very surprised that Lillard's not going to tough it out and just play. I'm not 100% sure what was wrong with him, but I'm still surprised regardless that Lillard's going to miss this game. But with Lillard out, Nurkic's obviously going to get a bump in usage. So that's a close one, man. Vooch and Nurkic is a toss-up. I like them both, though. I do like Chris Paul at 7-9 as well. Let's see how much Simons is over here. Anthony Simons locked over here on FanDuel at 3-5. Absolutely ridiculous. Hey, by the way, code name today is going to be Simons. All right, Anthony Simons. DM me that name on Twitter at @cam_ATL, and I'm going to randomly choose one of you to get free access for today's slates for NBA and MLB, all right? But Anthony Simons, amazing option over here on FanDuel. He's locked on FanDuel at 3-5. I wouldn't overthink it. It seems like you're going to have some solid value over here. You're probably going to even have Hazonja. How much is Hazonja? Hazonja's 3-8. So you're probably going to have multiple value options that you can go with on this slate with Lillard being out and them not really adjusting their prices too well. You've got Dort, who's been like the guy who's been supposed to watch James Harden. He might struggle today because I do feel like James Harden's the type of guy to be like, yeah, it's my birthday. I'm going to go out here and drop 60 points on this dude. So it's a little risky because Dort could get in some foul trouble trying to guard Harden. But at 4,000, I mean, he's okay. Optimizer likes him at 25. But that's about it. Yeah, so, I mean, obviously, we're still all over CJ McCullum. My main guys I love over on FanDuel, CJ McCullum locked. All right, I really love Nurkic or Vooch. You can go with either one. Depends what your money's looking like. But Nurkic is missing a big usage player in Lillard. And then I'm going to go with Gilgeous-Alexander is still only 7-3. And then we have to lock in Anthony Simons. All right, so that's like my core 4 for over on FanDuel. Let's check and see where Yahoo's going real quick. All right, first and foremost, Simons. Oh, they got us. He's not bare min over here. I was thinking he was going to be bare min. 16 is still okay. I was hoping he was going to be 10, though. Let's see. Eric Gordon, 20. Let's see what value pops up. All right, now, I bet we might be able to get Dort is still going to be solid value at 11. We might be able to get Hazonja. Yeah, Hazonja you can get for bare min, which, like I said, Hazonja is fine as well. I prefer Simons, but Hazonja, if you need a value guy in your lineups, Hazonja is a fine guy to plug in. And he's bare min over here on Yahoo, so you can use him over here. Let's check and see. Now, we have, I want to check and see McCullum's price and stuff. CJ McCullum's 36. Absolutely love him. And Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Let's check these bigs. Yeah, Nurkic's 10 less than Vooch. I love Nurkic. I think he's in a fantastic spot. And that's it, guys. Thank you for watching. As always, we just broke down DraftKings, Fanduel, and Yahoo. Good luck. Let's get this money. GreenlightDFS.com. Join the squad. And I'm out. Peace.